Hello and welcome to Sniper Elite Resistance. I'm Shadowcoast, and in this video we're going to outline some basic yet critical controls and mechanics of the game. Let's get started. To begin, if you're looking for key bindings, if you click Escape on mouse and keyboard, which I'm playing on, and you go to Options, or open your game menu, go to Options, Game Options, Controls, and then you can select Controller Layout if you want to see the commands on controller, or key bindings if you're playing on mouse and keyboard like me to see. So we're going to review the vast majority of these. So first, to begin, 1 through 0 on your keyboard will switch between weapons and items. So if you look at the bottom right here, you can see that I'm switching between items. Alternatively, on mouse and keyboard, you can hold down Q for the radio menu. You'll have a option to do that also elsewhere, and you can select the item in the bottom right and or the weapon you want to use. Now, to use the item, you want to click F on mouse and keyboard. So I'm throwing the bottle, for example, there. I clicked F to do it. One important thing to note is if you go to skills, there are skills that allow you to do things. So for example, if you unlock grenade throw, throwback, quick E to throw back a live grenade, there are certain things that you need to unlock in here to use. So just keep that in mind if you're wondering how to do that. A few other things, WASD, you're going to move around. Obviously, mouse, you can use using the scroll wheel. Going through that, you're going to go through your different weapons. Holding control or tapping control, you'll crouch. Holding control, you will then go prone. Your left control button, so keep that in mind. You're going to pick up some stuff here. You click E to interact with items and pick them up. One thing that is important to note that might not be obvious or confusing at first is how things work when climbing. You just walk towards it, which is important. So here you walk towards it, something you can climb, you will just naturally start climbing it. You saw left control to drop down. To sprint, you click W and hold down left shift to sprint. You will create more noise, so keep that in mind. You saw that little white bar up there from that perspective. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you're sniping, so to snipe, if you have a sniper rifle, you hold down right mouse button, and then you can zoom in and out if you have a zoomable lens with the scroll wheel, so you can scroll up and down. If you click spacebar, that's going to give you your kind of focus. So when you click spacebar, you see that red, it means that you're going to hit your target, and we're going to skip that by clicking spacebar in the action cam. So when you click spacebar and you see red, that means you're going to be able to hit your target. Let's do this on one of these guys. I'm here. Maybe we can hit them both. No, we're gonna have to use 2 shots. So left button is fire. If you were wondering how I'm firing the weapon, keep that in mind. And again, when you're zoomed in, you click spacebar, and it's going to kind of tell you if and when you can hit it, even through objects. So we're gonna try to shoot through that, which we unfortunately can't do. So we're lined up, but keep that in mind that even if it's red, if there's stuff between you, it might not be able to penetrate harder surfaces. And you saw a little pop up there on the left about different ammo types, so keep that in mind. Now, one thing to keep in mind too is when we select our weapon, we right click to switch between different ammo. So here I can use my subsonic, a very quiet rounds, perfect for stealth kills, or regular ammo. So keep that in mind. You can have different ammo for different weapons, the same for different grenades. So we have a teller mine versus a pressure mine, a sticky grenade versus regular grenade, a lure mine, shoe mine, for different timing. So keep that in mind, that you open the radio menu and then you kind of right click mouse and keyboard to switch between them from that perspective. Reload is R. Keep that in mind. One thing to note here, if you are reloading a non-sniper rifle, so let's just go ahead and fire some stuff, you can click R to accelerate your reload in that little window there. So let's do it again. Here, you see that little window there, I clicked it, it's going to accelerate your reload. Beware though, because if you're reloading and you miss it, it'll take longer to reload. So when you're tapping that, keep that in mind from that perspective. There isn't really any jumping, so spacebar or whatnot, it's not going to do anything for you. You really kind of run up to, climb stuff. Interacting with items, you click E as I mentioned. So down here, we'll just kind of give a quick example, and then we'll call it a day. So I'm clicking E to pick up the satchel charge. I'm going to run up here and place a satchel charge. Once you place a satchel charge, you have to actually then select which one you're going to do. So here we'll show you this. We're going to click E to plant the satchel charge. And then here you can see E and C to light a quick or slow fuse. So just keep that in mind. You know, here we're running. We can't just jump off. We slide down and we have a short satchel charge. So that should explode pretty quickly here. So keep that in mind. We can booby trap, sabotage different vehicles and bodies as we interact with them. And then the last thing I just want to highlight here, if I can find an applicable body, it looks like right here, we can booby trap it with F, or holding down C we can carry the body. Once you're carrying the body, we can click F to throw the body. So if you want to throw them over a ledge or something, that's how you do it, or drop it with the appropriate command. So that is all the basic commands for mouse and keyboard. If you found this video helpful, please drop a thumbs up and let me know if I missed anything important to help you along your journey. Thanks for watching. Shadow Coast out.